fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the live in the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Do you think Joe's getting it right now? Like right now? Is he getting penetrated?
I think he made the appointment on purpose. Like, I don't even think he had to go in.
I don't think he's even in a doctor's office.
But massive congrats to Joe. So funny. He was talking yesterday about how, like, he was farming it hard.
Oh,
He wasn't even
man.
farming it hard, but like making it seem like he was putting more time into it than we were. And then I saw his tweet with his 16,000 points, which I think is worth like 0.1 ETH, 0.11.
Yeah. I got 12,000 blast, and I think it was worth 350 or something like that. So does
Yeah,
Joe live
yeah.
in some alternate reality where he thinks work is like super grinding is putting in like 40 minutes, like 30 minutes a day?
So for him to make that comment,
He's
which
crazy, dude.
I've got a little more than double the points he has, but it just made me think, like, how could you even say that? Like, the amount of work I put in was nothing. So the amount of work he put in was actually less than nothing for him to have less than what I got, and close to equal to what you got. So it was just funny. Like,
Joe, I love you, brother. You're out of your goddamn mind. You really are.
if someone asked me, like, hey, how much work did you put into Blast? I'd be like, pretty much next to nothing. I put more work in the morning to making my coffee with the Keurig than I did into Blast.
Yeah. Oh, no, okay. Think about this too. If he got 1,600, he got 16,000. I got 12,000. Again, I just set a little lineup a few times in Fantasy Top. You know what I mean? Like it was not much.
Joe staked some ETH and he validated for.
He liked a couple tweets,
like 6 tweets, and he's like, yeah, and I was grinding it hard, man.
I went hard at that shit, bro. It wasn't worth it.
I wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't do that again for the time I put into it. Jesus, Joe.
Man, oh
Good
man.
God. But
Joe, we'll
he's okay.
Yeah, we'll save the rest for when you're actually here to defend your words, which good luck. But hope you're okay, dude. Hope your butt's going to be okay for tomorrow. Hope you're enjoying yourself a little bit. Like, part of that's, I've never had a colonoscopy. Have you?
Yeah, once.
Yeah? How is it?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
It's not like as bad as you might think it would be, but like, they put the tube up your butt and
Are you awake for it?
Yeah. And then they like can blow air.
Whoa.
And yeah, they can blow air.
Hell
and
yeah.
I think water, so they can clear stuff out if they need to.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure Joe said that his doctor has like a gerbil setting that has like a little, I don't know, something on the end.
No. He said his doctor is a little old school and he does it manually. He just goes fingers in and mouth and tongue. He's I swear he said he's going to be asleep for it too. I think he's going to like a pussy doctor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he said he's out for it.
I guess
so.
they can put you out for it, maybe. Yeah. Wow, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I told you this. They gave me the option of being out for getting my vasectomy, but I did. I'm like, I don't want to be awake for that.
I was out for mine.
Were you for real?
Yeah.
I never told people that because I thought that was pretty weak.
No. I was happy to be out for that. They didn't even really give the option to not be. I went to the VA and government money, and they probably don't care. And they're like, yeah, we'll give you the anesthesia.
Okay.
So I was out for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's good to know. I've carried that with me. It was kind of like, I thought, not disgraceful, but I actually, because they gave me the option. And I was I'm like, yes, knock me out. Like, absolutely. I don't want to look at or know somebody's cutting my balls. I'd rather be out.
I don't feel like that makes us any less manly.
Thank you. All right, appreciate that. All right, dude. Let's look at the market stuff. I think today's going to be a heavy blast day. I mean, blast is all over the timeline. It's kind of a clusterfuck, but also maybe I don't mean like no pun really intended, but kind of a golden opportunity. I think there's a lot of people sensing an opportunity on blast. Like, you can't sentiment wise get any lower than it is right now. And then if you kind of just slow down and think about it, they do have multiple platforms, projects that are actually building, like legit projects. There is actually real people there who do like some of those platforms. I don't know. I think there are some opportunities there. So we'll get into all that stuff. Looking at crypto, I just peeked at this right before we got on. I didn't know what to expect, although knew some storylines out there. So here we are, another down day again. Kind of a bummer. It's like, man, I honestly, I don't care. We always talk about it. We don't give a shit. But also, like, it'd be nice to get to the other side of this. I can't wait for that,
Yeah, we're a little bit off, right? Like another month, I would assume, or maybe longer, maybe shorter. Maybe ETH ETFs change people's moods. Like you said, it doesn't take much to change the overall atmosphere, but a little bit. But to be honest with you, I'm okay with it. I don't even want to say I like it, but you just realize it's like a necessary evil in the space.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you got to have the downtime. To be honest with you, we talked about this last week, I think, on the show. Maybe it was on a phone call. Just nice to be able to like step away a little bit more when things are crazy. They're crazy, and you're just glued to your screen. Where right now it's kind of like, if I'm not on Discord, or if I'm not on a voice chat, or if I'm not in a biz dev call, like, fine. Like, I'm not missing something. So yeah, it's kind of nice to take a little rest, a little breather.
Yeah. By the way, I'm sharing real quick. I forgot at the top. Got to get better about this. But guys, make sure to throw a like on the show and share that bad boy out here. Helps a ton. It really does. By the way, video earlier, the Blast live stream, it was like chaos at first. Like I was saying during that, I missed like the chaos of a big event happening, and you're scrambling to find info. Where do I look? What site is this? How do I do this part? I missed that energy. That felt, it was fun having that for a bit. But when all said and done, it's dude, it was awesome. One of the most viewed shows so far, just a few hours in. So that was really cool. Appreciate you guys tuning into that. It was a different kind of show.
Yeah, congrats. That's always fun.
Enjoyed it. It was a good time. Got to get you on there again sometime. You've popped in a couple times, but it'd be fun to get you on Chain Reactor.
Yeah,
talking runes and stuff.
I was on a Spaces with like a Ronin Spaces with Nifty Island, and so although that was a little bit after I think your show ended.
Yeah, but I do want to hear about that too, because I like it. I saw. Well, I'll let you get into it here in a minute. Stuff going on in the world. I mean, this is what I think is contributing to Bitcoin being down again, right? U.S. government's cashing out, I think something like $250 million worth of Bitcoin, right? It's just like
Silk Road stuff.
This is a different, this is from a different hack, I think, or seizure, right? But like, it's like, this is where it starts feeling funny, that things keep happening one after another, after another, after another. So we have the Mt. Gox stuff, and then this, and then, Germany selling. It's just like this constant sell pressure at a really interesting time. Did they save it and wait till these ETFs were here? Because again, there's so much more volume because of these ETFs, right? Is there something to do with that?
I don't know. Did you see Gary douchebag Gensler talking about? He was talking with Bloomberg. Did you see that?
No.
It was a recent interview. It might have been from yesterday. I might be wrong on that, but he was trying to explain the protection of the SEC for consumers, and then he was talking about the leading lights of crypto are all like either in jail, or they're waiting for sentencing, or they're waiting for extradition. And
piece of shit.
So he like makes this point to this crowd, and you can't hear it, but he stops for a minute, and then he says something to the effect of like, you all giggle, but and then he tries to explain how people have been harmed. So clearly whatever he was saying to this crowd of people that were listening to the Bloomberg interview, they were laughing at him, and it was just funny that he had to. They must have been laughing so much that he had to like respond to it. You should find the clip. It's only like 20-40 seconds long.
What do you think? I searched for that. Hang on.
I can find it.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
It's hilarious.
He's such a
just
clown.
Like, what
dude.
a fucking clown he is, dude.
Yeah.
Like, there's a different word it shouldn't be clown. He's something
think
different.
no, that's not it. Okay.
He's like wearing a black suit. He's sitting down with his little legs crossed like a fucking whatever.
This isn't it either.
The lady's wearing a white suit. I'll find it here.
All right. Okay. While you're looking for that, okay. So yeah, again, U.S. government. Don't know that they sold yet, but definitely looking to sell again, like almost 4,000 Bitcoin. This also interesting. Bitcoin mining profitability damn near an all-time low, which that's not great. And I did see Beanie talking about over the past couple of days, miners maybe shifting some of their processing power away from Bitcoin mining into what he's been talking about recently. I think he's been slowly kind of like trickling this narrative out there. I think he knew what point he was getting at. They're moving to AI, right? Their processing power for AI, who, like we keep seeing here on the timeline in the news, those AI, man, those systems, I don't even know what to describe, like their whole kind of environments, but they take a lot of processing power. So these guys that use that processing power to mine Bitcoin, if it's not profitable, I wonder if these AI companies are going to pay you a lot more for that processing power, right? So that may be coming. So right now, just 5% away from an all-time low profitability. I don't know what turns that around other than volume goes up, right? And like, it's not really a joke. Like, can you guys start inscribing, shitcoining, sniping, all of that? Like, that is what makes it more profitable. It is that simple, man. So,
all right, I just messaged you in Discord. This is a very short clip, but you can find longer clips.
Nice. Okay. Oh, this will be good. Okay, hang on.
Look at him. What a penis head.
Would have filled a room much bigger than this if they were sitting on this stage, or now sitting in jail or awaiting jail.
Part of the reason why also...
I say this and you giggle, but this is a serious thing. These are a lot of folks that are not living within our securities laws. Would have filled a room much bigger than this if they were sitting on this stage.
He's a piece of shit. You know what? There's this collection of NFTs I have called Banksters. Who is that from? It's from a crypto artist who I think is fucking awesome. Oh, dude, name's not going to come to me. Let me see if I can pull it. Actually, I got it up. I just am trying to get the artist name. But like each of these banksters lists a different financial institution and their crime. And some of them are massive. Do you remember these things?
Oh yeah, dude, I do remember these.
They're
things.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's something Moose. I cannot remember his name. But like each of these lists a different kind of violation and penalty and stuff, and it's just it's like I love that this is now on chain forever, right? It shows their penalties. That's what it shows. I don't know if it shows their exact crime, but man, you do some digging into this stuff, and these are some. Oh man, oh it does, dude. This is all on chain, and it links to like their crime as well. This is incredible. It's an awesome collection. It's an awesome fucking collection. Some of these penalties too were like absolutely mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. Anyway,
but, you know, most of the penalties are like a fraction of whatever it is that they made off of it. Yeah, no, it's all crooked. He's crooked, and I look forward to Trump getting elected and him being removed from power.
Hang on, I want to see what Lemon's saying here, because this is interesting. I kind of want to stay at the forefront of this whole thing. They aren't processing power. Okay, well, it can be done. Okay, good to know. But okay, you're saying you can't just make these GPUs straight up change. Wait, GPUs you can use for AI processing? This is something I really want to learn about this. I think it's
you were
super
talking
interesting.
about this on Saturday.
There's a whole battle over it's like what Beanie's been saying and others. There's a battle over not that there's a battle yet. Maybe there is, but there is a need for processing power for AI. It's just and storage. And these Bitcoin miners, if their gear can be converted over to AI system to power that, why not? It's where's the money? That's what they're going to put that processing power to. So that's why I do think the Bitcoin profitability thing is pretty interesting. Friday, maybe something bullish coming here, but a lot of options expiring on Friday. I'm not going to get too into this because it doesn't matter too much, but the TLDR here is, I guess, very, very bullish. So a lot of people expecting price go up Friday. and especially over the next month or so. So at least something positive to look forward to. I'm going to drop the link to this in the chat just in case anybody is interested. But yeah, like, again, just waiting for that price to turn around. I can't wait. Like I said, don't care. Also can't wait. Oh my God, random. Did you watch Star Wars last night? I don't want to get into Star Wars too much yet, but you did watch?
Wait,
okay.
Wait. Did I watch it? No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Right.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
I won't tell you anything
Was
other
it good,
than
though?
it was the best episode yet, but very low bar and also still an awful show. And I want to like the show. Had some real cool shit, but it's just awful acting, awful writing, awful story, just all of it.
Yeah,
but
I'm looking forward to it.
It was easily the best episode of the series, like easily.
Yeah. I've got in-laws that came in town because my oldest is graduating tomorrow from high school. So so I did not get to watch it, but tonight I will. Be a great excuse to not.
Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome. I can't believe that.
Crazy, right?
Oh, dude, I can't freaking believe it. We used to live 20 minutes from each other, and the kids were like tiny little things, and just kind of mind-boggling, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's really cool.
Cool, dude.
This was cool. Julian Assange free, which this is bullshit. Like, I also don't want to spend more. I guess we could. Free. Got a $500,000 donation to cover his plane, that flight he was on yesterday. Looks like it came from Jack Dorsey, potentially.
Wait a second. That flight cost $500,000?
Yes. Yeah, because
Why?
of where it was flying, I guess. Because he could not land in the United States or something like that. It had to do with where it was going. It cost $500,000 for that private flight.
Holy moly, man.
Yeah, it's a shady thing. Did you see what he had to do, like part of that deal?
Only thing I knew about the deal was he was pleading guilty, and then did he have to stop somewhere in order for like a district magistrate to be able to like record it or something? And maybe I don't know if that's what you're referring to.
No, so the biggest thing is WikiLeaks, they had to delete every like DNC email they have, like published and whatever they kept. And there might be more to it too, but he had to destroy some of that leaked info, but very specifically the DNC leaked emails. It's so weird, dude.
What a surprise.
Right?
What a surprise.
It's just so it's shady as shit. I'm glad the dude's free. But it's just stupid. It's just a stupid game here. Can't wait for the debates tomorrow. I hope you can stream, dude. Either way, I think I'll be doing it. But again, guys, I don't think we can stream. Oh, wait, I take it back because it's going to be streaming on X. What we might do for tomorrow is not stream on YouTube because I think we'll get a strike or they'll kill the stream there. But I think if we just stream only on X, I think it'll fly. So because Elon's going to have it streaming on X, I think we can show that, I think. But if we can't even show it, like we'll just shit talk over it. So we'll like sync it up. We'll be watching it live. You guys watching it live from home.
So good, right?
I can't wait.
What's your expectations?
None. I just want to hear crypto talked about. I don't care about anything else. None of it matters. None of it matters. I'm there for funny moments, big fuck ups, some fighting. I don't care. Policy wise, I think it's very clear what their policies are, who they are, what kind of leaders they are. They both suck. I kind of think as a leader, Trump sucks more. I think he's fucking awful.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
I just think he's so unpredictable that other governments have to respect his how like erratic he is. Because there is something weird about like he leaves office and then Russia invades Ukraine and Hamas does what it does to Israel. I don't know. I just think there's something to his craziness that just makes people go like, nah, he could use nukes. So let's.
Yeah. There might be something to that. Funny enough, I never bought into they're afraid of us and respect us. I never bought into that. I kind of thought it's more coincidence, but also it's not all coincidence, right? It's not all, but yeah, I never bought into they respect me and that's why they do these things. I just took it more as fucking just, it's the way things like lined up.
Yeah, I don't know that it's respect. Like that's not the vibe that I get, is that it's like, oh, we respect him. I feel like it's just like, okay, in a game of poker, you're just like, this is the kind of guy who could go all in on pocket rockets, or he could go all in on a 7 deuce offsuit.
Yeah.
And I think that's like the variable where he's crazy enough to do something stupid.
That's a better way to put it, because he would always say respect, and other people would say that too. Like some of my Trump supporting friends would say that too. I'm like, they definitely, it's not a respect thing, and I could like that would lose me when people would say that. But it's more of a he's so unpredictable. They're more afraid that he's a fucking nut. That makes more sense.
I think you're positive Biden would never use nukes. Like almost positive, unless they're used on us. Whereas I think Trump is just this variable of like, nah, he just doesn't care. He thinks he's always right. And I think he does what he thinks would please the people who adore him more than other people might.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be
What
interesting.
What do you think the odds are that you're going to make it to a stream?
Oh, I feel like 70% or greater.
Good shit.
Yeah, like I really want to. The only thing that could get weird, like I could also see like if everybody wants to watch it, having the stream, but knowing that there's like people around, and I don't know if they want to hear me commenting on it or not, or if it's like I can
Dude,
just
they
go
can
in
chime
another room
in.
and do it. Yeah, it might be like Nikki's mom is like genuinely interested in like this whole thing. Like I didn't understand it. Her father-in-law had messaged like 3 weeks ago asking where he could rent a purple gorilla suit, and I didn't know what he was talking about. Like no idea, for the graduation tomorrow. And so when her mom came in yesterday, she's like, John really wished he could get that purple gorilla suit. And I just was like, for what? It's like, oh, for like the gorilla thing you do, like the Kongs. And Madeline was like, why would you want to come to graduation in a gorilla suit for Kongs? And they're like, oh, I just thought it'd be fun. So anyway, long story short, I think she kind of likes the vibe, and may not be upset if we were like.
That's pretty fucking cool. All right,
Base
boomers, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Base fucking boomers.
Yeah.
I love it.
Base boomers.
Damn. All right. Quick look at sales, then we get to Blast, but 5.5 million sales yesterday. I'd rather, you know what, at this time of the day, might as well look at today's sales, which the data period for today is going to end in 3-ish hours. So I don't know if we're going to catch up to yesterday. We'll find out. It's kind of just like sales and profits I'm curious about. So still negative, kind of looking shitty still. And then just want to see who our top collections are. CryptoPunk's back at the top. This morning was actually awesome. It was Node Monks and it was Bitcoin Puppets at the top. So I don't know. I like seeing that. Obviously got those big old ordinal bags, but Punk's back up there. In fact, where'd they fall to? Okay, Monks and Puppets down to 12, 13. Yeah, just kind of meh day. Nothing over 1 million again. Meh. This is kind of meh. And then let's peek at individual sales. A bunch of CryptoPunks again. So punks are little on the move. Just a day. It's just a day today. You know what I mean? You saw the Sotheby's Gold Bored Ape sale yesterday?
We didn't talk about it. Where did it end?
Way lower than the previous gold skin or gold fur ape sale. I think it was 77 ETH or 75-ish. It was like $260,000. So like pretty far off what they used to fetch, well above floor, you know.
You know, if apes ever fell down to like 2-3 ETH, and if one of my apes, the VR goggles, robot eyes, was available, I would actually buy him.
Really?
Yeah, he just reminds me of like a certain time, like just because of that. Like it reminds me of a really fun time that we all had in crypto.
It was, dude. That was peak. I think.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I mean, all of 2021 to me was peak. As awesome as 2022 was, like 21 was just something fucking special, man.
You know what the thing is? Even if things could reach even a fraction of what they were, which I'm not convinced that they would, but let's just pretend that they did. Let's say we hit 20% of all-time highs, which would still be crazy. I think what made it so fun was it was literally like the first time you went to like see maybe the best movie that you've ever seen. Like you can watch it again and get something different out of it, but like that first time there's just something really, really special about it. So it was like all of us, me, you, Joe, and then months later, you know, Tickle's coming in, and the idiots, and Carlini, and Pranksy, and just like Dead, and just all the OG idiots, right? Just like the Mr. C. It's just fun and discovering all of this stuff that for the first time, and learning stuff, and getting early on stuff. It just was now it feels like there's an expectation, right? Of like, oh, if there's a hyped mint, I know enough people. I don't mean this in an arrogant way. Like, if there's a hyped mint, I know enough people where if I don't get it, I'm disappointed. Versus back in those days, it was like, man, if I just have that tiniest bit of a chance to like get it on a gas war, you know, I'll be so happy. So like, I just think it's different. Things have just changed so much. Although, you know, with what we did with Prometheans, it did feel again like, oh, you can get some of that vibe back.
You,
Not as
dude,
insane, but you can get some of it back.
I hope Promethean showed everybody it doesn't take much for that vibe to come back, and it can come back really quick. All it takes is, man, it obviously it relies on people being willing to spend, but it just takes one or two little instances of it working, people finding profits, and it just snowballs. And it's gonna, like, again, it came back so quick right then, and it was so hot. Like, it was a really, that little period felt every bit like 2022, 2021, those really concentrated periods of just everything up. They come back in 2-3 week spurts, but they come back a couple times a year, a good one every year. That's like a really, really good one, but we will have it again.
You know what I was thinking the other day, totally like related, but unrelated. I was just thinking one of the coolest things, if not the coolest thing about like Web3 in general, is that like you and I were doing it together, discovering all of this, and then Tickle's coming in, and then all of a sudden, like the three of us are just in this insanely small space where we all have families, we all have our own lives, and we all had our own jobs, and then all of a sudden we're like, wow, somehow we all just kind of like got cornered into this one section where we all get to work together.
It was awesome. I remember when Tickle came in too, because it absolutely felt like end of 2020, early 21, very early 21. It absolutely felt so small that it felt like this little club that nobody knew about. Still, I can't imagine what the OGs felt like in 2017, 18, whatever. Like anything before 2020, any of those OGs, I can't imagine that feeling. Because again, it felt early. It felt like there was, I don't know, 20,000 people in the whole world who knew about it. It's probably like 50,000, maybe less, but it felt so cool. When Tickle came in, it just felt right. That's when it felt complete. I'm like, oh my God, dude, it's us. We're in this little tiny fucking space, and now we're getting after it, and we're like pure WAGMI vibes too. Like, oh my God, we're all going to make it together.
I could remember just having no idea, and obviously I learned a lot from you just because of, you know, you're a different type of degen, so there was a lot of cultural stuff that I didn't understand. But long story short, I remember thinking like, I am never gonna understand this stuff. It's too technical. I don't get it. I don't even get why somebody would want this stuff. And now I was talking with Enzo and Adzi earlier today. We were just talking about like, you know, decentralized and what we're doing and what we want to do and what the potential is of it. And I was just saying, you know, what's difficult about it is like we all learned a language, like not just Web3, but like we learned Spanish, let's say. And all of a sudden we're going from like Spain, where we like can understand stuff because we kind of know the language. And even though we're not Solidity devs, we like understand smart contracts and know what can be done with it at least. Where if we have an idea, we know like, okay, it's possible to do this and this. Don't know exactly how Owl's going to do it, but it can be done. To now on Bitcoin, where, you know, a lot of us are focused on, you know, we got a lot going on in Kongs, but like there's a big focus on what can we do with decentralized. And it's like, it's a whole new language. Bitcoin is like, it's almost like restarting where you're going from like Spanish to Latin or to Portuguese. And you're like, this is a whole new thing. So there is some fun in learning that. And there's also like the, oh shit, man,
it changes.
Now we got to
it feels like work.
Learn this. Dude.
I mean, you're a startup. You're more of like a business at this point too. When you get in at that level, it's definitely it loses the degen vibes a little. I think a little when you're in the trenches really working.
It does a lot.
Still awesome.
Yeah, it does a lot. It's still fun, but it's like knowing how important it is to like really understand Bitcoin, where you can start to like conceive ideas versus like, oh, dude, you're talking a whole lot of stuff and I don't know what you're talking about, versus like I understand 50% of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So it's
You understand blockchain now, and the same for me. I didn't understand blockchain. I literally thought every token out there was just a new currency that was competing against Bitcoin. I didn't understand it any more than that. You know, going back a few years, like before getting into NFTs, I didn't know. I struggled when I got into NFTs. I understood I had to know, but I struggled to understand But what is a blockchain? Like, what's the point in learning all the tacky terms, all that stuff? Again, I didn't get it. I did not understand what a blockchain was and what mining was and why anybody's mining. I thought I knew it and I didn't. And it just took the reps and studying and learning and digging in. And now it's like, man, it's cool. That's all necessary for you to have that moment where it clicks. You have that, I always say, that aha moment we all had. It's when all those things come together. When you learn the tech, when you start understanding why the tech is the way it is and what it does, and you're like, oh my God.
I just want the proficiency on Bitcoin that I feel like I have on Ethereum. Again, not from the dev standpoint, but from the comprehension of like, I was talking with Trevor from Pizza Ninjas earlier, and like, there's just stuff that they understand that they can spit out because they just get it at a molecular level where I'm like, yeah, man, I understood like every fourth word, but sounds cool. So anyway,
that's the next level. Hey, we'll be there soon. Okay. Getting to Blur and Blast and Pac-Man, everything in that ecosystem. Really fucking wild day. And really the drama started yesterday with the token allocation breakdown, right? So we got that yesterday, and we already started seeing fallout. Guys like CB, the top Blur farmer, saying, I'm fucking out. I'm getting wrecked here, getting just 0.5% allocations going to Blur farmers. Dude was out, right? Today, though, was the next phase, the next stage of this whole rollout thing, clusterfuck, whatever. I said it earlier. I've not seen this much kind of unanimous FUD on the timeline since I said FTX. And I maybe still stand by that. There's been some other really shitty instances people pointed out, like the Layer 0 token and Eigenlayer and all that stuff. But this is interesting. Like, everybody's fucking unhappy here. What we had is the Blast TGE, so the Blast Layer 2 blockchain. Their token went live today. It was an airdrop, but also it was interesting in their announcement. It was a claim still, too. So the FUD literally started at TGE, right? Did you claim yours right away, and what did you think of that?
I think I was late. I think I claimed mine around right before Twitter Spaces, so around like noon EST. I thought it was an airdrop, and then I'm like, I remember messaging Enzo, and I'm like, do I have to watch this whole fucking video? Like this whole video? And so like, yeah, not as airdroppy as you might think. I guess you could just say it's a gasless claim.
So what was the process? Because it wasn't just even watching the video. There was probably like 4 steps, 5 steps.
Okay, so you had to download the app. So that was step 1, download the app.
I was stuck there, by the way, like on stream, and Lemon was making fun of me for being the boomer. He called me Henry, but first step, it even gives you instructions. You go to the site, you're supposed to like click something and add it to your desktop, like on your phone. That's how you add your site. You're on Android. I think it's a little different.
I did on PC.
Oh, you can do it on PC?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can download the app for your PC.
Okay, didn't know that. I did scan the QR code. I went on my phone. It says hit this button. You'll see a add to home, and I didn't see it anywhere. I'm so new to iOS that I didn't even notice there's an extend thing. I was hitting 3 dots that I thought would extend the options, but there was some other option. Anyway, it took me like probably 25 minutes to even figure out how to get the app on my phone.
Oh damn!
It was stupid. Anyway, continue with the process.
So download the app, and then you like have to press a button. Done. And then you have to watch a video that's, I don't know, is it like 1.5 minutes long, 2 minutes long, something like that?
It's pretty long.
So you have to watch a video. I didn't have the volume on. I have no idea what they were talking about. And then you claim it. No, sorry. Then like you finish the video and it sends you back to the website where you have to get 4 unique words that you have to enter back into the app. To be able to reveal, your claim. That happens. You're supposed to tweet about it. I don't.
That point is when you sit in a queue? Did you get stuck in a queue or no?
No,
okay.
But I was a couple hours after, I think so.
So the queue is interesting too, because once you got to that point, you entered in the 4 words, and then you saw your amount and you hit claim, it stuck you in a queue. And for me, it started at 2 minutes. And then I let the screen kind of blank out, and I check it again, and I go back, and it's at like 5 minutes, and then it gets all the way down, and then it's at 9 minutes, and then it goes down again, and it goes up to like 25 minutes. Like it wasn't frustrating because I was live and I was at least like entertained chatting with everybody, but the queue is a bitch. It just
I didn't
was,
have
man.
A queue. Yeah, I didn't have the queue. But after all of that, it wants you to tweet, and then ultimately you get your claim, which I didn't tweet. Like, it propagates the tweet. or populates the tweet, and then I just X'd out of it, and then I got my then I got my tokens.
You got your tokens. Yep.
So yay.
So it's like it was a process. In the end, it was an airdrop, but there was a claim process. You couldn't just get the airdrop. You had to go do some things.
I don't even know that it's I look at that as a gasless claim versus a airdrop.
Because it lives there, like on their platform, right? I kind of picture.
Well,
is it in their wallet?
Because you ultimately get your blast in your wallet. So I guess from that standpoint, it's like, to me, an airdrop is like, I didn't do shit. I just got it. That process was not airdrop feeling at all.
No, I'll tell you this. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that was it.
Well, I don't like this new meta where, similar to, I think it was Layer 0, you had to pay like 10 cents. You had to, there was like a 10-cent tax to, I think that was a claim. I don't like this little deceiving kind of thing that these platforms are starting to do. You know what I mean? Again, saying it's one thing, and then ultimately it is not that. I don't know. Yeah. I didn't love the process.
I think they would say, like, because you didn't pay a transaction fee, like and so, like, you click claim, and then they, I guess, technically do airdrop you your tokens. To us, airdrop is like, hey, you got our wallet, you dropped us our points. It's a little bit of a play on words. I think it's deceptive marketing. But hey, should we be surprised in any way from the Ponzi that brought us the Ponzi that is Blast?
Yeah, at this point, absolutely not. So, okay, TGE happens, people start claiming they get their airdrop, and all of a sudden then it's scrambling, looking for what's it worth? Where can we trade it? What exchanges is this on? And it was on no tier 1 exchanges. I think at this point it is on Coinbase. I think it is live on Coinbase. Yeah.
Okay, I was looking on Thruster.
Yep. Okay. How do you get on Thruster? I thought I went to okay, there you go. That makes sense. Yeah, look at the price, actually. It was much improved, much fucking improved since the Coinbase listing. How's that?
Oh, nice. I need to check mine.
Yeah, I mean, not bad. 25 cents? Yeah, okay. Again, not bad considering how low it got.
Yeah, I was I'm trying to think. I feel like mine was worth around 0.3 ETH at the time, give or take, or 0.38 or something. So,
and what was your drop again?
I got like 32,000, I think, give or take.
Okay.
I had a couple wallets. So, yeah, dude, big time.
Pretty decent.
Blast farmer.
Yep.
No, dude, no. Because
is this real?
Thought
market cap is 420 million.
Yeah.
That doesn't. That's real.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was like 400 million not long ago. I didn't think it was good because I had 150 gold that I thought was gonna be Joe.
What's up, man?
You know what? I'll give the dude credit. Checking in from his colonoscopy.
It's pretty hardcore. You should pop in on your phone, and we could give you a colonoscopy live. How do you feel about that, Joe?
I was thinking that the gold was going to be worth, let's just even say it, $5 or $6. That alone would have been worth whatever, $900 or so. But at the time, all of my points were only worth like $900. So that would have been my gold and my points. So yeah, little it was underwhelming. Like, yeah, it was underwhelming. But maybe it's gone up. So maybe it's worth.
I'm holding, dude. I think the pattern always, and I could pull up other tokens. I'm not gonna, but the pattern is always a dump at TGE, like a dump. And man, these things always, especially if you have something, an actual product. And I will argue that Blast or Pac-Man has an actual product. He does. A blockchain's a product, and he's got a whole bunch of builders there. I think it might be a cooker, and that I would argue that looks pretty fucking bullish right there.
Do you know something? I feel like I'm into it for kind of nothing, and if anything, I've got gains there because I had Blastopians. I sold them at whatever 5, 6, 7x mint. I bridged over ETH, got that back. I lost a little bit on Ollie, the token, but I'm like, when all is said and done, I got nothing to lose by just riding it right now. At the end of the day, I got nothing to lose with these, these bespoke products because it's really a paradigm shift. And the more it consolidates, then the better off we'll all be.
Dude, yes. I'll say this. Really fucking fun watching the timeline right at TGE2. It was so much fucking fun. So much fun. This dude, Christian, Not happy, kind of like CB, really not happy. This is going to be a really interesting phase where these hardcore big money guys are not touching Pac-Man stuff. So they say. I don't believe them, because if there's profits, just like I swear NFTs are going to bounce back, because if there's profits, people are going in. They will too. They're addicted to this shit. But
how are you going to put $50 million into it? I
crazy.
don't. I mean, you must have a fuck ton of money if you're like, yeah, I'll roll 50 million into somebody's multi-sig.
Dude, exactly. Exactly. So this dude not happy. He only got $100,000 worth of token at the price that, but in the end, I don't know. I mean, still, there were predictions that market cap for Blast would be somewhere around like this is a big range, but 5 to 10 billion. He's got some room for that to be a decent airdrop if he's holding that for a bit.
Okay, this is what's weird to me. This guy put in 50 million and got 100K.
Yep.
So let's say that I got a 0.5% of that, right? If my airdrop was, let's even say 1%. If my airdrop was worth 1,000, how is it that $12,000 could net you 1% of what 50 million could?
I couldn't even follow, but you're saying he got such a low number percentage-wise?
If I got 1% of the airdrop that he got in value,
oh, I see.
I put in $12,000 versus 50 million, which is Tickles could probably do it faster than me, but let's just say I put in would that be 0.02% of the money that he put in?
But you got a higher return. You did better.
I mean, significant. Yeah. Like that's what I don't get is like significantly better.
It matters where you played. Well, I think like if you just staked it, and I don't know, again, numbers wise, if you staked it, what was it, like 4% you would earn from just staking, something like that? So yeah, it's like, it all depends what he did with that money. Was he farming with it, or did he just stick it in there and stake it and the end? So that's what it all comes down to.
But and like 50 million, okay, so he had
a lot of money,
4% would be 2 million over the year. How many months was it staked?
Did it launch in February or March?
I was going to say 5 or 6 months. So let's just say, and Lemon could maybe help out because he's smart. If you're earning 4% on $50 million on a yearly basis, right? That's $2 million, which is $167,000 a month. So theoretically, let's even say he only did 4 months. That should be almost $700,000. I don't get where he comes up with 100K.
Yeah.
If he actually had 50 million staked.
Yeah, part of this should probably be verified, and then again, it just maybe then it wasn't staked, and it was in some of those other platforms and protocols, and who the fuck knows? And he played, he played the jackpot basically and stuff. I don't know, but yeah, again, that sentiment is what you see almost everywhere. Yeah, a lot of fucking FUD. I'll just say that, a lot of fucking FUD.
At least season 4 is around the corner, right?
Oh, dude, yeah. Actually, let's get into that a little bit. By the way, I have not really gotten to dive into what the Blast Foundation is and what the future is, but they're definitely, I mean, man, I think they're positioned really fucking well. User base is pretty damn large. They're saying it's the fastest growing blockchain ever, and it might be. I mean, it probably is with the incentives they dangled in front of people, but yeah, they definitely are. I don't even know what to say. They're definitely building. I don't understand. You watched that video, right? So you saw the video. I
watched it, but I didn't listen to it.
I'm kind of with you. I kind of watched and listened, and I still didn't understand where are you going? What is it that's happening here? What's the new innovation? Whatever it is. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe this is just another example of those buzzwords. But yeah, I guess here's a new buzzword, the Blast Vision. Did I see that right? The Blast Foundation, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's a bunch. I got to tell you what, this is just something I think I'm going to have to spend some time reading and wrapping my head around. Okay. So aside from Blast, I think the bigger event out of today was getting news about Blur Season 4. I think Blur Season 4 is super interesting. And did you read through any of that stuff? Did you wrap your head around what's changing next season?
No, did you?
Yeah, because it's pretty much nothing. Very, very fucking little. Okay, at least I thought this. I think other people were maybe speculating it would happen. I thought there would be a shift for Blur to kind of shift over to Blast. That farming would be on Blast, maybe no more on ETH. That's not the case. It is still kind of farming the way it is now. I think the difference here is there's not a lot of rewards, I don't think. I think it's 500 million Blast is allocated to Blur, and the season's 12 months long, which that seems like a very long season, right?
It's a long season.
12 months, 500 million Blur. I think at the time of this announcement, and probably not far off right now. I think that was worth like $10 million. So a $10 million prize pool allocation, whatever, for farmers. I don't know if that feels like a lot over the course of a year with how these guys trade.
No,
so,
not at all. Not to me.
Well, so what it really feels like is they're decentivizing farming. You know, they'll do some rewards, but man, I think they're really pushing people away from farming like they were, which I think is making a lot of people actually happy. We're going to see more like organic volume over there now.
I think they want people on blast. I think they want people building on blast, hanging out on blast, driving people to that L2. And at the end of the day, you know, Kongs are a project that survived without blur farming. So at the end of the day, our price discovery came during the bear of 22. And so like a lot of these other projects were artificially propped up. So like the ones that are going to make it will make it. And the ones that aren't going to make it aren't going to make it. So like it's okay. I think it's good. You know what? We'll at least be able to answer the question whether or not, maybe we won't, that debate of, is this good or bad for the space? It may be neither, by the way. It may just be like, it's whatever it is. Like, it's good if you're in those ecosystems and you need to jeet your way out. And it's bad if you don't like actual price discovery at a rapid pace.
Yep. Yeah, hopefully at this point, and hopefully we got enough of a taste of it, you know, back in the fall, you understood you got to play this season, this cycle really smart. Like, collect things you genuinely love, or collect things that you're literally playing for, like the long term, right? Like, you know, I think you do your trading when we cycle back to that bull market. When that's when you trade. In these kind of conditions, I don't know who the fuck's buying anything. I don't know why you wouldn't. I guess again, unless you're collecting something you just want forever. You know, that's where it's different.
Yep. If you've got fuck you money and you just want to load up on what you consider to be iconic shit, but like, it's so funny, dude. Literally, I feel like I could list on both of my hands the projects that I feel like are worthwhile to own. And the rest, I'm just like, I say, what's the point? I know we're kind of coming closer to the end of the show, but can I talk about like Nifty for a second?
Please.
Or do we want it?
No, we got time, man.
Only because it kind of ties into like what I think of so many projects and their lack of delivery, which, by the way, is not pointing arrows at the people that were on those spaces, but it was the spaces with Nifty. Charles and I are buddies. Like, Kongs, by the way, were like one of the earliest partners of Nifty Island, if not like the first partner, one of the first partners in the very early days.
Is there a tweet or anything I should put up on the screen, like to?
No.
Oh, here we go.
No, I mean, we tweeted today about Genkai avatars. So basically, actually, go to CyberKongs. We posted an animation today. Okay, that was yesterday, but we did one around noon today. I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me see here. No, maybe that was the one. Does that say like you?
This is the Ronin wallet one.
That's okay.
This
That's
is
the
it.
one right there. Yeah, sorry. So, starts with like 6 default avatars, and within a few weeks, we'll have the full 20,000 Genkai in Nifty. And those will be like, those are like yours. You'll be able, I don't know if we'll have the integration fully ready at that point, where like with VXs where you can download it, but that's eventually what'll happen. Like, you'll be able to have your VRM file for your Genkai.
Love that.
Like, in that spaces, it made me think, like, you can shit on CyberKongs. Joe's not here, otherwise he would. But like, at the end of the day, dude, for all the projects that were up on stage with us, and projects that I respect, Kydro and Aperon, and these are like Ronin gaming projects that have much larger budgets than what CyberKongs do. We were the only project on that spaces, and Charles said it, that was having 20,000. Now, keep in mind, that's in addition to the 15,000 VXs that are all, personalized. We're the only project that had all of our NFTs in Genkai that will be integrated in there. Like,
every single one, huh?
Every single one.
Damn.
Whatever Genkais you have, there's a 3D model of it. We're the only ones who made it. Like, when I say made it, we're the ones who were like, yeah, this is what we want to put our money into. And it made me think, like, so many of these projects, I'm saying, like, I could count on both hands how many projects on ETH I think are worth owning long term, because most of them deliver nothing. If they're a community you want to be a part of, cool. But like, at what point are people like, well, what do I get out of this? What can I do with it? And it just made me think, like, for as small as we are, like, when we make decisions of what we're going to do, we're always thinking of like, okay, is somebody who's getting a Genkai avatar going to be like, holy fuck, let me tell my buddies, you need to buy like 8 of these, sweep the floor. Like, no, it's like got nothing to do with that. It's just like, if this is who we are, if we're a grungy project and we want, to be able to get integrated in, and we want to give value back to you. And of course we can't just like send you money, but we want to be able to do cool shit like we did with Prometheans. But we also want to be able to say like, oh, if you got a Genkai, here's a 3D avatar for it. By the way, that shit costs a lot of money to make. It's not like you pay $5,000.
What is the cost? Give it like ballpark.
Like if you were hiring the studio that we were hiring, they would quote you at around like $100,000.
Wow.
We didn't pay that. They were very good to us because of like who we are, and they really wanted to do this. But a lot of money, man. Like this stuff isn't cheap for if you want, good quality. And a lot of projects probably just don't feel like it's a necessary spend. But we've always been like, hey, if we have this, then the next thing that comes out or the next cool integration, we already got it ready to go. People are always impressed with like, oh, you got this shit on Cyber. We haven't released our on Cyber stuff. That'll be coming. But like to be able to integrate your Genkai into on Cyber, they're like, man, you guys just, what you do is always good quality. And it's just cool that you have this shit. So I
think that's the best thing about Kongs. It's no matter what, it's whatever you guys touch, whatever you build, anything you put out there, it's of the highest quality. It really is. And like I know this from working with you guys, like specifically with the Crypto Slam NFT collection whitelist stuff that is still coming, guys. Trust me, good, very good reasons for the delay and very good stuff. But working with you guys on that, I'm telling you guys, I worked with some of the biggest projects out there. None of them were as professional and as thorough and as on top of stuff, as fast. Like, dude, I'm not saying this because Henry's my brother. There's a clear difference between how the CyberKongs operate and all the rest of them. No disrespect to anybody, but clear difference.
No, dude. I mean, I live it every day where we are constantly disappointed with the people that we work with because, like, yeah, that's what we try to bring to the table when we're working with people. In Web3, it's funny. I was going to tweet the other day, Web3 is just filled with LARPers. Like it's literally like the world ended. There's 20,000 people left on the planet, and they have to fill the jobs of everything that you would need for a society to kind of work, especially like, let's say like an online society. And all of these people that like have had no experience in business or no experience doing what they do, all of a sudden could be like, yeah, I can do that. And then you really find out like, yeah, like 75 to 90% of you can't. And that's what you deal with in Web3, which is why I think the majority of the quality sucks. So many, dude. These positions have been filled by people who shouldn't be filling the positions, but that's who there is. It's like next man up. If you're here, you can have a job.
It feels like most of this space is LARPers.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, we work hard at that. The problem is because we don't have the KOLs and we don't have the 2 million follower or 190,000 follower Twitter accounts that permeate through our community, we just don't get the voice in the right like info streams to really like put us on the map consistently.
Yep.
But also like whatever, that is what it is. And so we anyway, my point is like, I feel like we're one of the few projects. Other projects deliver, but I'm like, we're one of the few projects that actually does deliver shit and actually does work on stuff to give back to the community.
Yep.
So,
man.
Yeah, I'm excited for
it. Absolutely freaking agree. Love this, by the way. Love it. These are live now, the avatars?
No, they'll go live when Nifty starts, which I think is it Friday or is it next week? I should know the date, but I don't off the top of my head. But the full collection will integrate within, I think, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Okay.
Does Amaki use Nana? It could. It's possible. Can't answer that right now, but it's possible. It's possible it could. But yeah, I'm excited for it. So yeah, that's
I love it, man. Well, awesome update. Excited for you guys. Can't wait to see these live run around. It'll be the first time I go run around Nifty Island is when these are live. So looking forward to that. In fact, should probably get some game streams going here. That'd be a lot of fun. So good shit. Let's do a little bullish bearish. I think that was pretty comprehensive covering Blast. That's it's an evolving ecosystem. There's a lot more, I think, drama coming from that. So I think we'll have a lot of updates there. I do want to see if there's anything. I'm trying to see what Bread's point is here. I like this guy, by the way. What is he saying? Blast stands out as one of the few chains being used amongst L2s with tokens. Okay. I see. He's just saying
their volume.
Yeah. Yep. Market cap with. Oh, how high with the fees? I see. Okay, whatever.
I just wonder if Blast has a real shot at being an L. Like, okay, can you? I don't want to shit on anyone, but let's just say, what's a?
Did I lose you? Your headphones did it again, man. What the fuck? And it's not even an hour. It's 55 minutes in, so it's got to be something on your timer. That's so weird. Lemon was Googling this. He was trying to troubleshoot. It doesn't make sense. It's not an hour. Dude, we're at 55 minutes in. Unless it's 60 minutes from when he joins the session. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all, man. That's so weird. Anyway, let me throw up a little bullish bearish on the screen. You can do a, I don't know. I don't know how we'll do it. But here, I'll show this at least, guys. In the DJT Trump involved, not involved, Barron Trump DJT token. You're back, I hear you. I think. Yeah, you back? No. I mean, man, it really does sound like Barron Trump was involved to the degree that Polymarket came out and said they got it wrong. They ended up calling it for, well, you guys saw, they called it for Barron not involved, right? And they gave, what's his name? They gave Zach, XPT, that bounty. They came back and said it was all incorrect, that they believe Barron was involved, and somehow they're trying to make this right and reverse. I don't think they can now reverse that bet, right? I don't know how that works. I don't know if it concluded or what, but anyway, they said they got this wrong. So pretty fucking interesting. It is pretty clear Barron Trump was involved there. It is, but does it matter? No. In fact, I saw a tweet from somebody who knows the Trump family saying they fucking hate Martin Shkreli now. They're pissed at him for dragging the kid through this. Like, hate the dude. So, anyway, thought it was kind of cool. Are you frozen now? You're still working on it? Okay. I can't wait to figure that out, man. Anyway, I'll go, I don't know, bullish on that. I don't give a fuck. Okay, North Korea is going to send troops to Ukraine to fight alongside Russia. Is this real?
Can you hear me?
I got you now. Yep.
Dude, I don't know what to do. Like, I removed the device. I Googled shit. I don't get it.
It's not the device. It's something on your computer. Is switching over your audio device to something? I don't even know.
I mean, my Bluetooth is off on my phone. I turn it off, and at 1 hour every time, just boom.
I wonder if it's an hour. It's the time of day. Is it an hour? Like if you use them for something else, that would be a good thing to figure out. Troubleshoot it. Like have an hour. Maybe
it doesn't do it on Discord.
Doesn't do it on Discord.
Only does it on this.
And you're an hour in Discord on this computer?
No. Only on my phone.
Because what I'm wondering is if there's a set time of the day where like an application runs. With like a Windows update or, like that there's something that's running that pulls your audio devices for some reason. So something there.
Yeah. North Korea Sentinel Central. Wow. Interesting.
Dude, right? That feels like a little spicy escalation. Bullish. Fucking awesome. All right. We got the, the what's his name? Dr. Disrespect stuff. Still getting more and more interesting. I mean, I think we talked yesterday about it, that he did say it happened. It wasn't no intention, right? We talked about all that stuff. But there's other guys where people are pulling up old shit about all these guys, fucking weirdos, talking to minors. Bearish on these fucks. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
Don't like it. Pack is back. He updated his censored collection. So you can now go update your metadata. Those censored NFTs now, it removes the line through it, which is, this was about Julian Assange, it seems like. He's now free, and these NFTs are now uncensored. There we go.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. Dude, That's the take. Fuck that guy.
Dude, so there's a company that we're working with on something, and they were doing something with him, and I can't talk about what it is or what we're doing. But when they mentioned they were working with him, we're going back a year. And I'm like, what's it like working with him? They're like, yeah, he's a bit flighty. I'm like, they're like, what do you think about him? Because they're more Web 2. I'm like, yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him. When I talked to them the other day, they're like, yeah, he fell off the face of the earth. Like, he just literally fell off the face.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love
Different
this
kind of
by
dude.
people, dude. This was hilarious.
He's so awesome. He's so fucking awesome, man.
Like, dude, you have to have a different mind to be able to like I could never think of that drawing or that painting or whatever, that art. And he just like, it's real talent.
He's a very, very fucking legit artist. You know what? When we talk about all this historic this and historic that, he is legitimately a historic artist. Like, he'll be, you know, he's our Andy Warhol. He is that. So
Good, dude. It's just so on point.
it's fucking awesome. It's the point. Yeah. It's like, man, just the commentary is great. All right, we got a new Harry Potter series coming to HBO, which this was announced before, but what was announced is the director. It is Mark Millar. Don't know who that is, but directed some episodes of Game of Thrones, I guess, and Succession. Kind of cool, right? There's going to be 7 seasons. Each season is a different book.
Oh,
kind of
nice.
cool.
I like Harry Potter.
It's cool shit, right?
Yeah.
All right, I don't know if I can show this one, but I'm going to. I don't know if I'm questioning it. Maybe I shouldn't.
What is it?
I'll put it on the screen. You tell me if you've seen it and if you think it's okay. It's fucking funny.
No.
Have you seen this?
No. Is that not Montel? R. Kelly.
Fuck it.
Oh.
This goes exactly where you think it's going. He's a fucked up man. Look at that smile on his face. I don't know. Maybe we're banned now, but bearish on that guy. Glad he's in jail. Is he going to pee on him?
Right?
I'm sure he did.
He's a weird guy. Bro. There are such weird people in this world.
Oh, man. Dude, fucking full of weirdos. It's crazy. Here's another good one.
But bullish, by the way.
Okay, wow.
You were playing basketball?
Holy shit, bro. I want to just bust a fat nut on them.
On what?
Wait. Oh, fuck. I thought I was muted. My bad. Oh, my God. I thought I was muted.
Who were you talking to muted, though?
I was talking to my sorry.
Dude said almost at his daughter.
Wait. That's his kid?
No, it's somebody. I don't know if I think this is fake. Anyways, it's supposed to be like some kind of meeting, and he was not muted. And then she's like, "Who are you talking to?" He said he didn't mean to say it. Who are you talking to? He goes, "I was talking to my daughter, my friend, yeah." Again, people fucking weird. Bullish though.
Yeah, bullish.
All right, we'll end on this one. We'll probably some of you. Okay. Not me, not you. Probably not you guys watching, although some of you. This will be you after the debate tomorrow. Garen fucking teed it. By the way, remember, we'll be streaming that debate live here. Actually, no, let me correct that. Not here. It's going to be over on Inside NFTs, okay? So make sure you're subscribed over there. Dude, like 20 subs away from 2,000. Can't fucking wait to hit that. Wow. Got a month to hit it. A month, because that'll be the 2 year mark, the 1 year mark. 2,000 at 1 year is the goal. Anyway, here we go. Hope it's not you guys, but maybe.
I'm here. I'm here. And I know you're scared. I know you don't know what to do. But I've got you and I won't leave you. I love you. I'm so sorry that you're scared. But it's okay to feel. It's safe to feel. It's safe to cry. It's safe to move through it.
It's Joe. It's literally Joe.
Oh my God. Safe to move through it.
feel my emotions. I can hold space for myself. Crying is beautiful. Crying is healthy.
Healthy.
Crying is not negative. It's okay to feel.
It was absolutely beautiful. I'm so proud of her.
Dude, what the fuck has happened to like civilization? You give people a camera on every device that they own, and next thing you know, blue-haired fucking woke people make these horrific videos about nonsense. It's okay. Reparent yourself. It's okay to cry. It's okay to love yourself. You're not fat. I swear to you, you're not. You're beautiful. Fuck.
It's, man, there's something that happened. Something fucking changed. People do not get, like, real talk. It comes down to people do not get enough attention where it probably matters the most. You know, like at home, friends, family, whatever. They don't get it. So they're fucking broken. People are broken. And we'll end on this because this is fucking beautiful. You're looking at I believe at this point now, a free man.
Yeah, he's punched the air.
Pretty fucking cool, man. It's pretty cool. Fucking bullish.
He's gone for a long time, dude.
5 years in prison, but it felt like it was longer than that everything was going on.
Well, how long was he in the embassy? 10 years?
Oh, good fucking point, dude. It was 5 years, like in was it the UK, wherever he was in solitary?
Yeah. He was in was it the Ecuadorian embassy in the UK?
Forgot about that, dude. Wild.
I mean,
I hope things are changing, man. I don't know.
Well, we'll fucking change him. One live stream at a time.
There we go. That's what I like to hear. All right, guys. Man, super freaking fun. Of course, tomorrow we'll be back. Tomorrow's Thursday, not Friday. Okay, Henry's not going to be here. You're going to be at graduation. Tomorrow will be me and sweet JoJo. Unless he's a little too roughed up and sore to be able to hang, but either way, we'll be here at Inside NFTs and then Chain Reactor, and then again here on Redacted A. I like that name, by the way. I think I want to keep it Redacted AF. We'll chat. We'll vote. But Joe and I will see you tomorrow. Not Henry. Guys, have a great fucking evening. Peace.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the living the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Man, I fucking love that song. I hope Suno doesn't get got by who they're getting sued by fucking everybody.
But like, we still have the song anyway downloaded. So
Yeah. Oh, good point. Good fucking point. Yeah, I gotta say
they'll never fucking take it from us.
They'll never take it from us, bro. Ever. Got anything fun going on tonight?
Just in-laws in town.
Oh shit. That's right.
And yeah, just in-laws in town. No, dude, nothing great going on. But
All right. Well, real talk then. While I got you,
real talk.
the show was kind of better without Joe, right?
Dude, to be honest with you, I thought like I like it more. I'm into it more. I think he brings very little content. He's clearly barely even in the space if he thought farming 16,000 points was something to even mention.
This fucking guy. Unreal.
But it's nice that he financially supports us.
Does he?
No.
Is he you? Is something going on?
No. He's definitely not. He's definitely not paying me.
Jesus Christ, something's weird here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just microdosed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I think we could have. I think like if we had a serious conversation about bringing Lemon on instead of Joe, Lemon at least can TA.
Wait till you hear Lemon's voice. If you didn't hear my show, I just want to have a little group chat with me, you, Lemon, just for fun. Maybe Joe, but probably not. But he's a cool fucker. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah,
and he built us a Discord. We got to chat about that. He built us a fucking Discord, and I think we should use it. We got to ask the community if they want a Discord. I would love to hear from them.
Yeah, and honestly, like, what has Joe done?
Yeah, it's fair. We'll address it with him, I guess, when he's back tomorrow before the show.
We'll let him recover.
Yeah. Anyway, dude.
Actually, I think in fairness, I've missed more shows than he has.
Yeah, probably. But either way, dude. Hope you have a great night. Love you, man.
Yeah. Love you too, man. That was fun.
Peace, fucker.
All right, see you, dude.